I've made up my mind. And I want to stress, because I can see that we've got lots of people here, we've got a huge crowd here. I want to stress this is not about whether you love Europe or not. I love Brussels. I used to live in Brussels. Fantastic city, wonderful place. And I love European culture and civilization. I consider it to be the greatest civilization this planet has ever produced. And we are all products, or most of us here are products of that civilization. And it is a fantastic thing. But there should be no confusion between the wonders of Europe and holidays in Europe and fantastic food and friendships and whatever else you get from Europe with a political project that is basically going on now for decades, which Britain has been a member of since 1975, and I now think is in real danger of getting out of proper democratic control. That is my view. I think everybody should pay tribute to David Cameron for what he pulled off in a very short space of time. But I don't think anybody could realistically claim that this is fundamental reform of the EU or of Britain's relationships with the EU. We have a chance actually to do something. I have a chance actually to do something. I would like to see a new relationship based more on trade, on cooperation, but as I say, with much less of this supranational element. So that's where I'm coming from, and that's why I've decided, after a huge amount of heartache, because I did not want to do anything. The last thing I wanted was to go against David Cameron or the government. But after a great deal of heartache, I don't think there's anything else I can do. I will be advocating vote leave, or whatever the team is called. I understand there are many of them. I think that is basically because I want a better deal for the people of this country. Whatever happens at the end of this, and I've said this to the Prime Minister, he's got to stay. And you know, the big battalions of the argument are unquestionably ranged against people like me. We are portrayed as, you know, crazy cranks and all the rest of it. I don't mind. I happen to think that I'm right. It's a very, very difficult case to make. I've thought an awful lot about it. I've thought about it for many, many years, and I don't see how, having worried about this issue for quite so long, and having fulminated for quite so long about the lack of democracy in the EU, I can then pass up what I think will be the only chance any of us have in our lifetimes to put an alternative point of view.